Welcome to the Town Hall of Sicil. Mayor Cecil is waiting for you inside.
Well, Mayor Ce-
A sauce hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes! Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically... Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, for my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But then those that band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't...
Welcome back, Source Hunter. More business with the mayor, I imagine.
Meow.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you. Oh yes, the Fabulous Five. Aren't they simply fantastic? I'm sure that machine Ahu built is an abomination. It must be stopped at all costs. I bet the wizard himself could provide some advice regarding how to destroy it. He's Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulking about? I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend. I've always been more fond of cats myself. That depends. What kind of berries are you? Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you up. Marvelous! What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Sicil's crown. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of it. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, it brings a tear to my eye just see. What? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now.
Place this book here.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising. Demonology for
Volume 1,
dumbbells.
Volume 2, in the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising.
Place this Tujda Geta, friend.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising. The lesser key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. The Encyclopedia Daemonium.
Place this book here.
I know it by
A volume
heart.
of poetry among novels? Oh, rack! What mayhem!
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Oh, rack! What mayhem!
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom? Stenteken! Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Who placed this book here?
Demonology for
A volume of
dumbbells.
poetry among novels?
I
Oh,
need
rack!
something more advanced.
Mayhem.
The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart. No, this isn't the
Place this
grimoire
book
I'm
here.
looking for.
A volume of
The
poetry among
Pseudomonarchia
novels?
Daemonum.
Oh, rack!
And the first edition
Mayhem.
too. Most promising.
Volume 1, Volume 2 is Jagetta, friend. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hold is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the... I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicile toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant, the child. He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls.
The lesser key of Sad omnes autem mali daemonis quam. What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of... Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken. For you hardly resemble the local fisherfolk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of... No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. A chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man. But it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces. Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests... Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not, I'd have been decimated, but this is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, on one condition. That on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their...
I don't like to make promises I may not be able to keep, so I must...
I concur. Some...
Oh, simple souls. Oh,
I think these books
the
strike
source
me.
hunter. Have you... No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stenteken. Esmeralda
The
does have a
lesser
Striking
key
it
of
rich!
Sadakandras.
hasn't she?
What nonsense. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Who Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry?
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Oh, rack. What mayhem.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Oh, rack. What mayhem.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels?
The
Oh,
Lesser
rack.
Key of
Mayhem.
Sarakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Volume 1.
The Lesser
Volume
Key
2.
of Sarakandras.
Where's the third one
What
gone?
nonsense.
Shut so.
The
Sometimes I think these
Encyclopedia
books scrap little
Demonium.
legs in the night.
I know it by heart. Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced.
Volume 1.
The
Volume 2.
Pseudomonarchia
Where's the
Daemonum.
third
And
one
the
gone?
first edition too.
Shut so.
Most promising.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Demonology
book
for
here? A
dumbbells.
volume of
Ah,
poetry among
I
novels?
need something
Oh,
more
rack.
advanced.
What mayhem.
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising. No,
Place this book
this
here.
isn't the
A
grimoire
volume of
I'm looking
poetry
for.
among novels?
The
Oh, rack.
Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
Mayhem.
And the first edition too. Most promising. Demonology for dumbbells. Ah,
Place this
I
book
need
here.
something more
A volume
advanced.
of poetry among
The
novels?
Pseudomonarchia
Oh, rack.
Daemonum. And
Mayhem.
the first edition too. Most promising. The Lesser Key of Sarakandras. Ugh, what nonsense.
Volume 1. Volume 2.
The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night. The night in see-through
Demonology
armor.
for dumbbells.
Princess
Ah,
Buttercup with the blushing
need
bottom.
something more advanced.
Taken.
The
Esmeralda
Pseudomonarchia
does have a
Daemonum.
propensity for all
And the
things
first edition
naughty,
too.
hasn't she?
Most promising.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Oh,
Demonology for
Mayhem.
dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I
Knight
know
in
it by
see-through
heart.
armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Taken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
No, this isn't the grimoire.
Hello again, adventurer. I hope you wiped those muddy boots on your way in. The knight in
No,
see-through armor.
this isn't the grimoire
Princess
I'm
Buttercup
looking
with
for.
the blushing bottom.
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, the hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your... Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for...
Source hunter. A sight for sore eyes, if ever there was one.
She could do any real damage.
Any real damage could be enjoyable. Like the mob, I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, we've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success. Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second-in-command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards... Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition, and even rivalry between our orders, but I for one... And that is exactly what your presence in Sicil is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among the bravest among my men and women tell me they are. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down 3 landmarks we're chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all. There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs, overlooking the sea. No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines. The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to... There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. There's a church to the north. All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many legionnaires will do... The chances of survival during these sorties are...
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage?
Greetings! These stores are...
Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight!
Isn't it a chicken?
True story!
I need a moment to reflect. Some may call me heartless. I'd suggest I know...
What some call...
That was close. Thanks for catching Fidgety Jack here. I guess he got nervous when I mentioned drumsticks. Let's have that bird then, shall we? Troops.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real
That's it, troops. Train up while you can. The next orcish strap could land at any moment.
Sorry, sir.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to animals, but I for one won't be falling for such a tall tale. You think that's funny,
In
Private?
that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
Sir, no, sir.
I wish for you to try and speak, woman. The beast speaks. See Papa Green behind that narrow wall, have you? The
Sorry, sir.
Don't pay attention to the spirits. You'll only encourage.
Those boots embarrass the bridge trolls. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry,
Hey,
sir.
who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Toe. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right...
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can...
Sicilian stew. Again!
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing.
After all.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men,
There are no guarantees.
Those folks will embarrass a bridge crew. Get the shining recruits.
Sorry, sir. If you say it is so, then wary I will be.
Sir, no, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew! Again! Those boots will embarrass a bridge crew! Get the shining recruits!
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew! Again! Those will embarrass a bridge crew! Get the shining recruits!
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew! Again! Those folks will embarrass a bridge crew! Get the shining recruits!
Sorry, sir.
Those folks will embarrass a bridge crew! Get the shining recruits!
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those folks will embarrass a bridge crew! Get the shining recruits!
Sorry, sir.
Those folks will embarrass a bridge crew! Get the shining recruits!
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian.
Sorry, sir.
Nothing but rubbish.
have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear? Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover the scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you! Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. How to plan the perfect murder. Really? Really? She might as well wear a dress with the words, "I killed Jake and I'm Captain Aureus," if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion. If you must. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat. I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over... How am I enjoying it? Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged. We are the the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
can I help you, my friend?
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
So many dead civilians. It's an honor to visit the fallen. But theirs is not a sad fate, I think. To join the grass? To become food for the trees and flowers? What could be more peaceful? May the seven keep you.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
May the seven keep you. May the seven keep you. May the seven keep you. Try to resist this, worm. Rest in peace, darling.
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive.
May the Seven keep you.
Dash! Seven, aid me.
Stay put! Rest in peace, darling. Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace. I once lived a prosperous life with my husband and our happy little daughter Loni. But when the undead plague broke out, Loni never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, more aptly called, came to town dangling the opportunity to a knife, she were killed less than a week after she joined.
Look here, even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, here I am, Nemeris the Wise. Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but of course you have read and revered the philosophy of death. There isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show an understanding of my words, so few show... You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint of genius that is my inimitably esteemed essay. Never fear, though, for each and every library in Revellon. As if I need... Do you truly feel you are ready to prove that you have read and your refusal speaks...
Rest in peace.